It takes an age. Aha, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Fingers crossed a couple of you will pop in and say hello. At the moment, there isn't anybody though. So, hopefully this is working. Time will tell. Right, so what have we got up for you today? Today I'm going to tell you about the wedding I went to, only a little bit mind, and how my husband has yet again stitched me up. I'm going to do a little reminder on the rules for competitions and how to collect your prizes, and we'll see how we go from there and what else happens today. Hi Sabrina, welcome in my darling. Can you hear me okay, or have I put myself on mute yet again? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain a suit. What? I'm getting warnings all over the place today. Fingers crossed everything is okay. I am not touching any buttons. Right, so Sabrina, what are you working on at the moment, my darling? Are you still doing the test, or have you completed J Hook's Reggie's test? I tried to get it done for the wedding so that I could wear it in the evening, and I couldn't go with just one arm, so I'll have to carry on that later on today and see how that one looks, because I'm testing out a different sleeve combo to you, aren't I? Oh, this is daft. Hopefully it's still working. Right, what else was I going to say? Right, so the wedding, I might as well tell you a little bit about it now. It was for one of my husband's really close mates, and of course he's been a close mate for me for what, 16 years. I nicknamed him my little brother because he's shorter than me, but he is technically older than me, so he was my little bro. And he's a new missus. Oh, she is a stunner, absolute stunner in looks and personality. Yeah, but hubby definitely stitched me up because the agreement was, because of COVID rules, they had to account for everybody that attended the wedding, including the photographer, and that would have taken a friend off the or family member off the list. So of course, because we've got posh cameras, I was like, go on then, I'll take some wedding shots for you, edit them up, and see how we go, and then I'll bung you all the files once the photos are done, and you can build your own wedding album, which both the bride and groom were really happy about. So on the wedding day, we're taking photos as best as we could, considering guests were not allowed to move, weren't really allowed to move around the table during the service. Even the designated wedding photographer had to sit down and stay put, which was an absolute nightmare because they didn't want any video equipment set up behind the table so you could see the bride and groom's faces. So the only photographs we've got are of the back of the bride and groom, which is a right shame. And then of course during the reception and things like that, there was 4 to a table. You couldn't touch each other. It was quite cool actually. It meant I didn't get any elbows when I was eating my dinner off my husband. But that was the main issues with the COVID restrictions. There was no hugging, you weren't allowed to dance. The only dance that was allowed was for the bride and the groom, nobody else. So it was a very, very strange reception. So what the bride and groom are going to do is have a big fat party, and a couple of things are lifted, and we will be there. But going back to the photos, we were taking the photos, and I'd said to the bride and groom that everybody's got cameras, so I'm going to go around everybody, because they're close friends and family, and say, pass me over your photos and we can add them into the file, to basically give them to the bride and groom, so they could use everybody's photos. And so that's what we did. And I was walking around everybody going, we're going to have a drop box, you're going to drop it in. And then hubby's walking behind going, it's not a drop box, and he was using some technical term. And I'm going, I thought it was a drop box. No, not a drop box. Everyone we went to, I said the same thing. It's a drop box, it's a drop box. And they're all giggling away as he's coming behind me and correcting me. So we get home, he sets up what he needed to for the photos, sends it all out. Nobody could get the photos to go in. So now we've got a Dropbox. So the photos are slowly coming in. Fingers crossed I can have them all to me within about a week. And we'll see how we go. Right, so and let's get back to comments. Sabrina has said she's making lots of baby things. She's nearly done. But Sabrina's also experimenting on the sleeve. And she's done 2 different styles for Reggie's pattern to see which one she prefers. So that'll be 4 different sleeve choices between the 3 of us, Sabrina. That's pretty cool. Oh, is my stream jumping in and out, Sabrina, or is it working perfectly fine? Because at this end I've got the good old spinning wheel of death. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to sign off this one, gang.